Hey everyone, this is Perry Rosenblum with SEOsherpas.com. Today I want to show you how easy it is to install WordPress through Bluehost. I've received a lot of questions over the last 2 to 3 weeks of people saying, I want to start doing this, but I have no idea where to begin. Well, this is the perfect place to begin. You go to Bluehost, sign up for an account, and that's step one, and get WordPress installed on your site. That is the ultimate place to begin working and start working towards building a fantastic website that will generate you passive income. So here's Bluehost. If you go to bluehost.com/WordPress, or if you go through our affiliate link at SEOsherpas.com/tools/Bluehost, I'd really appreciate that if this video helps you out. But what you're going to do is you'll get to this WordPress page. You sign up now and enter in your domain name. For this, I'm about to build a new website, which I'll be documenting on SEO Sherpas. And for the domain name I've chosen, I'm going to do the snowboardingexperts.com. It's a mediocre domain name, but it gets the point across, and it's a site that I expect will generate a few hundred to hopefully a few $1,000s a month. So first name. I'm actually going to pause this video while I fill out all of my information because some of this is pretty sensitive. So I'm going to fill this out and then get back to you. Okay, so after you fill out all that sensitive info, you get to this page, which tells you, asks you if you want to upgrade to anything. Additional domain names, I'm not going to register these. I don't think it's necessary with the kind of site that I'm building out here. Site Backup Pro, you can just install a plugin to do that. Dedicated IP, it could be useful for some sites, not for this one, and most likely not for yours. SSL certificate, it's just going to be an affiliate site. Link building SEO, that's what I do and what I teach people to do, so not going to need to sign up for that. So let me click complete here, and I'm actually going to pause this because I'm not sure what the next page will be. Okay, so I just spent the last about 4 or 5 minutes going through some emails. Bluehost sends you a confirmation email, which includes your login for the FTP servers and your login for your site. So I just saved those in LastPass, which I use to store all of my passwords. It's a fantastic tool, and I highly recommend it. But now comes the fun part. So that took about 3.5 minutes. And they said they promised a 4-minute WordPress install, so we're just about there. So get started with WordPress. I'm going to click Install WordPress Now. This is the first thing you get to when you log in. Okay, so let's see here. I've never actually done this with Bluehost, but I've only transferred sites in, but it seems like it's pretty straightforward. Step 1, install new script. Okay, we have to choose WordPress to install WordPress because that's what we want. And then you click install. I'm going to pause the video because I don't know if any sensitive information will show up, but I will unpause it as soon as we're past this. Okay, so the next page takes you to this right here. Below here is a little bit of sensitive information that I want blocked out. You want to install 341 or whatever the most recent version is. You want it installed right in the main directory here that they give you, unless you want to install it on like a /blog or something. But for most purposes, and probably 99% of the cases, you're not going to install it on a subfolder. So I'm going to pause and scroll down so you don't see my FTP directory. Alright, so here are the advanced options. Please give your site a new name. Sure, let's call it the Snowboarding Experts. This is all changeable afterwards. I will have them generate a random admin username and password for me. I will wait to check that until I pause the video though. Then they give you some plugins and themes. I'm going to get rid of these guys because I have my own set of plugins and themes that I like to use. And I will browse over this and read the legal information. Alright, I'm about to hit complete here. I'm just going to pause the video because I'm not sure what the next page will be. Alright, and I just finished installing all of my plugins that I typically use. First, Akismet to protect me from spam comments. SevHerShare is a great social sharing tool that adds like buttons and Twitter buttons and all that fun stuff. Contact Form 7 is just a generic contact form plugin that works really well. Limit login attempts is a security measure that prevents people from hacking into your site. You can limit the number of times somebody can try logging into your site and blocking that IP address for if they enter a wrong password X number of times, you can block them for Y number of hours. nRelate is a awesome related content plugin which helps improve the average time on site. Redirection that keeps people if you have any broken links, it enables you to 301 them. WordPress database backup. This backs up your WordPress database. WordPress SEO is Yoast's SEO tool. I highly recommend it. WP Supercache gets your site running faster. So I've already entered my Akismet key, so it's working properly. I'm going to show you how I set up all of these plugins. First one we'll start with is limit login attempts. So I'm going to allow them 3 tries to log in. If you fail to log in within 3 tries, you're going to be blocked for the max number of minutes, 99.99. If you're locked out twice, you're going to be then locked out for a total of 9,999 hours. And I will give them 9,999 hours until retries are reset. This makes it super secure. I'm going to log their IP address and I'm going to email myself so I know what's going on. And I'm going to email myself after 2 lockouts. And change options and you're set. Next, what we're going to do is customize WP Supercache so I make sure my site is running super fast. So first, obviously, turn caching on and update it. Now, I don't know this by heart. I have on my other screen the same settings I use on my other sites. So caching, make sure that's checked. We're going to use mod rewrite to serve cache files. We're going to compress the pages so they're served faster. And let me see here. I believe that is all on this page. Let's update the status. Great. So let's go to CDN. I don't have a content delivery network, so I can just leave this unchecked. Contents, that's fine. Preload, that should be fine as well. Yeah, it looks like we don't touch anything there. So now what we just have to do is go to the advanced settings and check update mod rewrite rules button. And that is all the way down here. Great. And now Supercache is running perfectly. So the next thing we want to do is customize your permalinks. This is a great SEO practice. You want to click on the post name structure, then save changes. That way you can have keyword-rich URLs in your keyword-rich content in your URLs. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is go to your backup and set up scheduled backups. Below here is some sensitive information with my FTP information, because you can set it to back up to your FTP server, which I do not recommend. So that's why you don't see everything. I'm going to pause the video, scroll down, and hide that information. Alright, so I'm going to check the email backup to one of my SEO Sherpa's email accounts, traffic@seosherpas.com. I'm going to schedule the backup for once weekly, and we'll do that at traffic@seosherpas.com, and we'll schedule the backup. Perfect. Alright, and the final thing we're going to do is go to the SEO plugin. This is how you set up WordPress SEO get the optimal SEO settings for WordPress. I am going to leave the security thing tab checked here because I don't want my authors to have access to that. You'll need to go and register for Google Webmaster Tools and Bing Webmaster Tools and add your code in there, which I'm not going to do right now. So we're going to go to titles and meta. Now, I like to use the meta keywords tag. It's not really necessary. I like to have it in there for my writers. But, I mean, search engines don't use it anymore for anything. I'm going to hide the short link for posts and save the settings. Let's head into social now. Social, you know, for right now, I don't have a Facebook page set up, so I don't need to do anything here. XML sitemaps, this is really important. So I want this box checked to enable XML sitemap functionality. I'm going to have it ping Yahoo and ping Ask every time. I don't want it to exclude my posts, my pages, or my media. I plan to be using categories, not tags, so I will have it exclude tags. I'm going to save my settings. Permalinks. I don't like the category base being in there, so I'm going to strip that from the category URLs. I'm also going to enforce a trailing slash on every URL. That way people are forced to link to me with the trailing slash and I won't lose any possible link juice. I'm going to redirect attachment URLs to parent post URLs. That means that if an image gets indexed in Google, it will automatically redirect to my post. Canonical, everything else I will leave as is, and click Save Settings. Next is internal links. I'm going to enable my breadcrumbs because that's a fantastic way for great SEO. I'll have that as a separator. And for the homepage anchor text, you can put something anchor text rich. I'm not going to right now. And eventually I'll just have to add this in with whatever theme I'm using. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Click Save Settings. And now you have your RSS feed. And I don't believe there's anything we want to set up here right now. And that's about it. That is how you do a WordPress install from start to finish. Again, this is Perry Rosenblum, SEOsherpas.com. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer any comments you might have or questions you might have below or on my website at SEOsherpas.com. Thank you very much, and I hope this video helps teach you how to install WordPress and get you going on the fast track to making a website that generates passive income for you.